everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Faux Show. Today is Saturday, November 23rd. My name is Angela.
And my name is Chris.
And as most of you know, the Faux Show is not a real show. It is a social experience because I don't look at you. I look at the chat which I have here on my iPad.
Oh, the chat room? I got the chat room full screen on my screen right there.
It's over there on a monitor where we can see ourselves. It's on this monitor
Doesn't
too.
matter. It is in the best lower third, built from turkey bones from a delicious Thanksgiving dinner. And then I have installed the internet chat room over at jblive.tv within the framework of those turkey bones and then put it down here on our lower third. So that way the brilliance of the jblive.tv chat room could join us for this special edition, episode 154 of the Faux Show.
Okay. Wow. There they are saying, hi.
Now, I'm pretty happy because I got food coming. Right now, as we do this show, there is chicken that is being assembled for me from our Domino's pizza person. So as we're doing this, you can see we've just ordered pizza before the show started.
Yep.
So this is going to be good.
Yeah.
We're doing a couple of these faux shows back to back, and we got food on the way.
Yep.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
We will be eating. Yeah. This episode is holiday gift ideas. And so we're going to go through some things that we have that we like, that we think you might like, or can give to people that you know.
So for my list of holiday ideas,
it's everything that you want.
It's everything I want, and I had two approaches. Approach one, if you got a little time, maybe, because we're recording this when the Black Fridays are going to land. But the great thing about these deals now is they generally go from Friday to Monday.
Yeah.
So you got a good window to pick some of this stuff up. So I'm going to give you some digital goods that people would love to have if they're geeks, and some physical goods if you got a little extra time. But I kind of want to mention something.
What?
A lot of people, whenever we talk about Black Friday that live outside the U.S., always ask what the heck Black Friday is.
Right.
So, quick way to think of Black Friday, the black means you take, so Black Friday is where they do like craziest deals, and the idea is maybe like a store or Amazon or whoever it is that maybe hasn't had a strong year, and they're in the red, right, on the books. Black Friday, they're supposed to make that up in revenue and profits, and that brings them into the black. So that's why it's called Black Friday. And now we have Cyber Monday, which is a total scam and a gimmick based on when people had dial-up, and we would go into the office and shop at the office because we had better bandwidth at the office. But now today, everybody's got pretty much a better connection at home than your crappy office does because it's too slow to update their damn internet connection.
Right, and too cheap.
And too cheap.
Yeah. So now, unfortunately, this year, because Black Friday always happens after the U.S. Thanksgiving, which is always the fourth Thursday of November. The fourth Thursday of November is the 28th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at the very end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And none of the retail stores like that because that's less time for them to buy gifts before Christmas happens, or for their, So
one thing. So as we give this list out, one thing I want to just mention is if you would like to support the programming over here at Jupiter Broadcasting, keep these shows on the air, help us pay for upcoming costs and running costs. Well, you can do that while you're shopping this holiday season by using our affiliates. And we have those linked at the bottom of the Jupiter Broadcasting website. You click one of those bad mamma jammas just by scrolling down on any page on our website. Click that before you shop. It'll automatically tag your shopping session, so that way a portion of your purchase is contributed to Jupiter Broadcasting. The more of you that click, the higher percentage of the contribution we get, even if you don't buy. And you can really help us out if you grab the Chrome or Firefox extension, which we have linked down there at the bottom of the Jupiter Broadcasting website. Yep. And that includes things like Amazon, Newegg, Best Buy, Think Geek, Audible, Monoprice, Woot.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a couple other ones that aren't listed on the bottom of the website, but just a couple. And then also we have Amazon UK and DE, so and also Newegg Canada.
Oh, you know what else? We can also we can tag the links if we have stuff for Amazon or whatnot. We will tag the links with our affiliate IDs. So if you just click the links in this episode show notes.
Yep.
Yeah. If we have an idea you like.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we want to help you. If you're like Ange and I, you're horrible at buying gifts, and I would love to have
what.
Well, not you, sweetie. You're great.
No, actually, I am horrible. I wait till the very last minute, and then,
Oh. Yeah. So anyways, now we're going to give you some ideas, because if I was out there trying to figure it out, I would love to have a show I could watch and be like, oh, that is a badass idea. That is a great gift. So these are all good ones. These are all ones we would want to have ourselves. And I think I snuck mine in there first. Is that okay?
Here's mine. So Cubify has personalized 3D printed Star Trek figures.
Okay, so that's like you submit your picture and then you get.
It's more than your picture. You actually have to submit like 3 pictures. You looking straight at the camera, you looking to the left, and you looking to the right.
Because they got a 3D model at.
You choose your body, height, and size, and Yeah, then they make it, and of course,
So
the outfit.
Yeah, and you can do toss or TNG. But the challenge here would be, like, if you wanted to surprise somebody, you got to get photos from different angles, right?
But they're not going to know what the heck you're using them for.
That's true. Even if you're like, hey, I just need to take a few pictures of you, dude. Just hold still.
So it is kind of expensive.
Yeah, $70 for a figure.
But it's kind of a neat...
They must be using 3D printing.
It's 3D printed.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I said.
This is the way of the future. This is really the way of the future, big time.
So, female.
It's kind of awesome that they started with Star Trek. Would you be so it looks like you're going TNG.
Phaser, tricorder, or basic. I think tricorder.
So you're going science. Okay.
Science!
That's science. Tricorder means you're a science officer. Nice. Did you take 3 pictures?
No. Choose your shirt color. I think I'd go red.
Now you're conflicting because that's not science.
I'm going to be...
Captain. Come on, Ange.
Yeah. Captain Ange.
You can choose your weight?
Yeah, but it doesn't do good boobs, unfortunately. I'm actually medium on both. So.
You should just go with a dude and pretend like he has a huge wang.
Yeah, so they give you an idea of what kind of pictures they do and don't want. So, so just front and a profile.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
It's pretty cool. It looks pretty. Look at this guy.
That guy looks disturbed. I'm not even gonna lie. That guy does not look happy. All right, well, so might as well keep the Star Trek train going.
Right.
So I'll do my first Star Trek gift pick. Okay. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these there's a heavy Star Trek influence here, but these are awesome. Star Trek uniforms, polo edition. Now this is you can be a Star Trek fan and wear this to work. So you can do blue if you want to be medical. Gold if you want to be command, and red if you want to be engineering.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they represent
different job functions on the ship.
Right.
And I think it's a classy way to get yourself in a Star Trek uniform. And they're over here at Think Geek. We'll have a link in the show notes. But, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
It actually looks like and you got the classic TOS emblem on there. Pretty nice.
Red for dead.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Like if the red shirt is a running gag in your family or among your friends, you can grab that.
Yeah, that's wipe my butt with your face. You should probably / Nick because I don't like that Nick.
But actually, our next gift idea is quite applicable to somebody with that name.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So PooPourri is a preventative bathroom odor spray. If you haven't seen PooPourri.com, it's actually pretty funny.
No. Oh, my gosh. I like that it's a preventative. Like, go ahead and just spray before you poo and then spray after you poo. Okay?
Yeah, no, before. Basically, it creates a...
Is there PooPourri website down?
No. I just didn't type it right.
So here's the thing I love is now Google will forever have a record of Angela searching for PooPourri.
Yay.
So
there's a whole, commercial and everything. It's great.
Do you want to play it?
Nah.
Okay.
It creates a layer of oil on top of the water so that when you poop, the oil keeps that scent from floating, up. It creates the barrier. So yeah, you just spray that. Now what's funny is at my last 2 jobs ago, I hired somebody to fill in for me while I was on maternity leave with Dylan, and somebody in that office would just take the raunchiest, it smelled like bohemian vagina with a Mexican buffet. That is how I described it.
I'm sorry.
So I wish
bohemian vagina?
Yeah.
With a Mexican buffet?
Yeah. That's how I described it. That is exactly how it smelled. And she was like, "Oh my God, you're right." just so you know.
Okay. All right. Okay, good.
So anyway, that I think is a great stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
And also, my family plays a game every year, and it would be a great game item.
Do they sell it on Amazon, or do you have to buy it?
It is on Amazon,
okay.
So you can affiliate it. It's I don't think it's any more expensive than buying direct from PooPourri. Actually, it's in the PooPourri commercial. They say it's on Amazon, so that's where they sell it. It's primable, which means free shipping. So,
do you have your Rikai picture handy? Because I'm not even gonna front on this next one. This next gift idea came directly from Rikai, who's visiting us in studio this week as we record this batch of the FauxShow. And he said, "Hey, you know what's really easy for geeks to give to other geeks who love games are Steam games, and Steam makes it crazy easy to gift. So you just need somebody's email address, and so I thought I'd make a couple, and one that just came out for Linux. I just bought it this morning actually. It's called Dark Sky. It's $9.99, so you can buy it for yourself and buy it for a friend.
It's called Dead Sky even.
Oh yeah, Dead Sky. I'm thinking of a different thing. Dead Sky. You know what I'm thinking of.
I know.
Turn up 4 a little bit so they can hear it. Just bring up 4 a little bit. It's a nice overhead shooter. It looks like the graphics are pretty fast and snappy. And for $9.99, get one for yourself, get one for them. You guys can play together. That's pretty cool. So that's Dead Sky, and it just came out for, it just came out on November 22nd. All right. Yeah.
4 is down.
4 is down. So there you go, Dead Sky. And
okay.
We'll have a link to that in the show notes.
For this next one, I would like for you to close your eyes.
Okay.
All right. Keep them closed.
Now, do I need to bring the screen up? Because I can switch.
No.
Watch, I can switch without looking. Boom,
No.
I'm on my face right now, aren't I?
Okay.
Now I'm on your face. I'm not looking. Now I'm on my face again. Now I'm on both of us.
Okay.
Boom, I got magic hands, and what's up?
All right, I got a gift for the gift game already.
How long do I have to keep my eyes closed for?
You still have to keep them
it's
closed.
Starting to
I'm
get
going to
weird.
put something in your hand.
Okay.
It's the next gift, so hold on.
Okay, I'm ready. Don't hit the switcher because I got magic hands. All right, I'm ready.
So the next thing is a stress ball, and it's a really cool one.
Why are you putting this in my hands? Are you trying to imply something? Okay. All right. Okay. It already feels...
Just go ahead and give that a feel.
Oh!
You were supposed to open your eyes.
Sorry. I thought it was okay once I opened my eyes. So...
I wanted you to figure out that it was a boob before. Like, that feels like a nipple.
This is the kind of stress ball you can have some fun with.
It would be great if
You know what?
Popped.
You know what?
Oh my God.
I'll be in my bunk. I'll be right back.
So, okay, no. I don't want it to pop on me. Jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a stress ball. It should be able to handle it.
So, I know it should, but it's kind of scary looking.
When did you get this?
A couple weeks ago.
And you didn't say anything to me?
No, because I wanted it for the show. So there it is, super large stress reliever, giant boob or breast to squeeze. There's also you can buy a pair. What are you doing? You're pulling on the nipple in my.
What? No, never. I would never do something
so,
like that.
you can also buy a small pair there, right? Anyway, it's primable. It would also make. Well, I bought it for the family game.
It's kind of heavy too. Right? I mean, listen. Hold on. Oh man. Hey, Rika, click on the drone cam there, would you? You see the drone cam shot? Okay, watch. It's here. So I'm going to drop it here on the table. You see the see the drone one there? It's the overhead shot. Now, it's kind of jiggly.
It turns red.
It does turn kind of red, which is a little weird. Here, I'll get it.
Okay.
It's a little strange. All right, you hold that. I want to drop it for them so they can get an idea of the weight.
They heard the thump.
Yeah.
Where you can get that?
You can get it on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So there's the drone cam right there.
Chris is ecstatic.
All right. So go ahead. Let's see. All right. You ready?
Yeah. With nipple up.
Yeah.
I think that's good luck, right?
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. You gotta.
If the boob lands, nipple up. So I just love that I have a boob in a box.
That was a boob in a box. Quite literally, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, can I do?
See why I wanted to do this? The intro.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if we want that on our intro. It's a little dirty. It's a little dirty.
It's dirty.
All right. I got another game.
Okay.
Another game I thought I'd pick. I've talked about it before on the Linux Action Show, but again, if you want to get somebody who's really into gaming, like a great game, then my friends, I would like to recommend to you Metro Last Light. It came out on Steam about a week or two ago, and it is a AAA shooter available for the Windows. I think it's on the Mac and for Linux too. And this is one of those games where if the gamer you love doesn't yet have Metro Last Light, this would be a wonderful gift to give them because it's got a really interesting story. It's
Those are crazy graphics.
Yeah, crazy good graphics. Post-apocalyptic, humanity has been destroyed by war.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Battlefield 19, whatever.
It's way cooler because it's not Battlefield. No, I don't have any problem with Battlefield, but I like the post-apocalyptic kind of survival thing. And it's also got a lot of. It takes place in Russia, Mother Russia, and there's a lot of good references there. And there's a bit of a mystery that goes on in it too.
Very cool.
So it's got all the elements. Yeah, so that's Metro Last Light. It is $39.99 on the Steam store, but again, so when you add it to cart, it's so easy to just say, "Oh, I'll just give it to a friend." makes it great. Plus, they've got add-on stuff that's really cheap. So, like, once you get it for somebody, they can go get the Chronicles pack for $4.99.
Just a quick update. We are still not prepped. Our pizza is still not prepped. I think they're not open yet. I think they open early on the weekends because people order pizzas for like moving parties and whatever. So
this is the weekend.
No. Yes, it is. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I've done one faux show on a Saturday before this, okay?
Okay.
Wow, that's really strange. Okay, well, so the next thing, for all of you iPhoners that have recently switched to the 5 with the lightning adapter
or the new
iPad. And had to leave behind all your 30-pin chargers and such.
You know somebody in a friends or family circle that's probably had to do that.
And if you have no idea what I'm talking about,
it's this thing right here. It lets you take a 30-pin unit and put a little adapter on there, and it works with audio, it works with video, charging. Yep. Actually, I don't think it works with video, but it works with audio and charging.
Yeah, so we have a couple at least one, a speaker's dock or whatever that I'd have my iPhone 4 on. And, it doesn't fit on there anymore. But now that I have this adapter, it does.
Nice.
Woo! So I didn't have to buy a new dock for my for the 5. Yeah. But one thing I would like to warn you about, notice that I am on the Apple website, the official Apple website. And the reason why is because anything Apple-looking that you find on Amazon is a knockoff.
Yeah.
And will not work. And
they don't sell that on Amazon?
Not Apple, no.
Oh.
I could not find an Apple one.
That sucks.
They look exactly like that. So just be very careful about buying any of your accessories on there. I bought a charger thinking, it's really cool. It's, only really really inexpensive, but it wasn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't charge my phone.
Well, something that might help people keep warm, especially if they're wet and naked, or just sitting out in a cold garage.
I think maybe we should. Okay.
What?
Well, talk about buying the gift of communication.
Oh, we should.
Yeah.
Because now is the best time to buy the gift of communication.
Yes.
Especially with a special deal from our friends over at Ting.com. Hey, Ange, did you know that Ting is mobile?
On the go.
Ange. Mobile means you're mobile. That means you're on the go.
Makes sense.
Mobile that makes sense,
look,
Ange.
I just have to look over there and it's on your screen.
Where is there? Faux.ting.com. And why would you want to go to Faux.ting.com? Because between now and December 8th, Ting is going to give away $300 of Ting service to one of you lucky sons of bees that signs up over at faux.ting.com. So don't take advantage of this deal. It is ridiculous over at faux.ting.com. Now, why switch to Ting? Well, why not switch to Ting? No contracts, no early termination fees. Oh, that's not good enough? What are you, some sort of snob? How about pay for what you use? You only need 30 minutes? You only pay for 30 minutes. You need 8 hours? You pay for 8 hours. It's $6 a month for one line. You can have multiple lines. You just pay a flat $6. You can all share the pools, and you just pay for what you need. Ting takes your minutes, your messages, and your megabytes, and it adds those things up at the end of the month, whatever bucket you fall into. My friend, that's what you pay over at Ting.com. Ting.com. Plus, they have excellent customer service. Ting's really hunkered down on customer service to make sure that's a huge differentiator for them. Ting has got an amazing dashboard that lets you configure your devices, set alerts, transfer numbers, say what happens. So, like, you know how you're always like fumbling around, like, well, when I don't answer my phone, do I enter in a certain code and then put the number I want it to forward to and then call and then it registers that at the phone company? No. That's not how you do it, son. You go over to Ting and you log into the dashboard and you just set it. They got a checkbox. You just set it. You can activate, deactivate devices. You can transfer devices. You can buy new devices. It's so easy. And Ting is making it better than ever to switch with their early termination relief program. You go over to faux.ting.com to get started. That'll take $25 off your first month of service. Or if you got a device. That's where you get the $25 off. But if you don't have a device, they'll take $25 off your first device. You get this device, it's yours, man. You own it. It's off contract. It's yours. It's like a real computer is supposed to be. But when you combine the early termination relief program to help you get out of that contract you might be in now with your existing old school mobile provider, that's a great deal. And the fact that you could win $300 worth of Ting service credits, there's really no reason not to do it. So go over to faux.ting.com to get started, and you might just win yourself $300 of Ting service. Now that would be crazy. Now you're getting yourself like an extra gift for the holidays.
Right?
Right? You're going out to dinner or whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, $300 is serious.
Yeah.
And to have a cell phone plan that's already totally under your control, only paying for what you use. You're not paying to some massive contract that you don't end up getting half the value out of. They're already saving you a ton of money. But really, when you go to faux.ting.com, $300, I'd take that. So big thank you to Ting for sponsoring the FauxShow.
Yep. And apparently sometime in the last week, they started supporting iPhone.
Yeah, that's true. The iPhone 4 and 4S are now, if you can bring them, if they're Sprint compatible to the Ting network, they're also now taking the Nexus 5. So you're starting to get, and plus they've got the HTC One.
Yeah.
A lot of really good phones over there. All right, Ange. Well, should we pick back up with maybe a...
Do you want to do your bathrobe?
Yeah, I'll do my bathrobe. So I don't have this bathrobe. Well,
okay, so...
yeah, well, wait. Bathrobe.
Yeah,
bathrobe.
okay, yeah.
So this is another Star Trek
gift. That was gift roulette.
Yeah, it was. This is another Star Trek gift, but come on, how cool is this bathrobe? Rikai, is this bathrobe cool? See, Rikai says this bathrobe's totally cool. And you can get blue, Ange. Do you remember what blue is?
Dead.
No, Ange, that's red.
Doctor.
That's red. Blue is doctor.
Yep.
It's sciences. Good. And what
Engineer.
What is gold?
Red is engineer.
Yeah. And
Dead.
what is gold?
Captain.
Command. You got it. Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. You got it.
I knew it wasn't captain, but
so how come you've never bought me this robe? I mean, they've had this for a couple of years, and I was just wondering if.
Hey, Think Geek is one of our affiliates too.
Yeah. So, anyways, the Star Trek bathrobe. It actually looks like a really nice bathrobe too.
Yeah.
It looks legitimately nice.
Yeah.
All right. Now you've got something we're loving.
Wait. Yeah. Wait. Let me get the other one up.
I'm sorry, what? That's what she said.
Yeah. I know, right?
You know what I'm talking about. What are you looking for, Ange?
The green one.
Oh, yeah.
So last year in our
Oh, yeah, this is a refinement from a previous holiday pick. You're right. There it is.
Yep.
There it is. You found it.
Last year we said, oh, cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Cool.
Okay, so this is the iGuy freestanding case for the iPad that we talked about last year.
From Spec.
The thing is, it doesn't stand like that. It absolutely does not. And it is clunky, and it is ridiculously hard to get the iPad out of the case.
To charge. And it's kind of heavy.
You can't just put the charger in there, even though there's a hole, because most of the charging cables require you to pinch each side of it in order to release it from the unit.
No, just the old ones.
There's no finger room.
Just the old ones require that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so we have a new one that we like.
Yeah. Now that, I got to say, is good for like just straight up defense of the iPad because it's super absorbent and squishy.
It can be dropped,
But this is a much superior product.
It is insanely much better.
This is called the Armor Box, and it is really designed for anybody, but for kids it really sings. It is rubberized. It is very durable. It has a built-in handle, which also converts into a stand, and the iPad actually stands quite well. It's lighter than the other one, so it's easier for kids to carry around, and it's so much easier to slide the iPad in and out. And it has a dedicated port that you open up for charging. Yeah,
well, and see, this is how you get the iPad in. It's cut completely across the back,
and it makes room for the camera.
And it just folds up.
Yep.
And then the charging area, which I don't think they have a picture of.
No, but it's just a little door that opens up.
Yeah, there's a little door.
I think this is probably if you like us and maybe got a new iPad this year and you're going to hand me down the old iPad to kids, this is so peace of mind because they can drop it, they can throw it, they can step on it.
Yeah, it's only $20, which is really I think. Yeah, the other one's $30. So, and it comes in a pretty big variety of colors. We have the red one, which actually is not listed here. Oh, there it is. We have the red one, and we think we're about to replace Abby's this one with a purple or pink one.
Yeah. So might just get that for Christmas. Yeah. All right, bring up number 4. I want to talk about one. I think this might be my last Steam game.
Okay.
This is the Linux Action Show audience in particular. I've noticed a trend. A lot of people are playing this. Called Kerbal Space Program, and it's very fun. And I actually have it and have not played it a lot. But Kerbal Space Program is a multiplayer genre game where players create their own space program in KSP. You must build a space-worthy craft capable of flying your crew into space without killing them. And at your disposal is a collection of parts which must be assembled to create a functional ship. So you get to build your spaceship and then fly it into space.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I have one more Steam game I'm going to pick after this. But people love this game. And it's builders, too. So it's, if you've got somebody who likes Minecraft, you got people who like the building kind of games. Look at that. He built that. How cool is that? So there you go. That's the Kerbal Space Program. And I think it's a good recommendation.
Yeah.
All right.
So the next thing, for all of you last viewers, you've seen Matt wearing the Bazinga shirt from Big Bang Theory. So that is on our list of things to get. Apparently, they make it in a bunch of different colors.
Red's definitely my favorite, but you probably like that black and purple one, right? Yeah.
This one looks like
a Halloween one.
Mountain Dew threw up on it.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Rikai, I think, agrees. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty crazy. Look at all these different colors. Well, anyway, that is a good thing.
You should
that
get
you
one,
get.
dude. You should get one. You gonna do it?
No,
Yeah.
I've never even seen Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, I tried for like 5 minutes and I couldn't believe the ridiculous geek technology rhetoric. It was just,
It was over the top.
it was horrible.
But you like geek jokes.
Don't hate.
Oh man, the pizza's
Don't
still
hate.
being made. Oh,
No, it's not even being made yet.
wow. All
Okay.
right, I have one for anybody that has a device that charges with a USB port, and this is so
This
cool.
is really weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the PowerTech fuel cell charger.
We should buy Matt one.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
Or a different color.
Look, Matt. No, the same.
Here's a Bazinga shirt for you. All right, so the power cell, the PowerTech fuel charger, it's a unique hybrid device that combines a fuel cell with rechargeable lithium-ion battery for charging USB-compatible devices like mobile phones. And you can kind of get an here's a picture of like them charging an iPad, or I'm sorry, an iPhone. You see they got, in here they got the USB and they have a little adapter there. And you get a little readout on the thing. But check this out. This is how you charge it. Let's see if they have it has these canisters. And you do have to replace these canisters. But think of this as almost as the battery. So it's not like a battery you have to replace. And it lasts a super long time.
So
it's silent. And you add water to the can on the other side of the
What?
canister. And then they combine.
That is weird.
Yeah. And it creates the fuel cell action.
Wow. Hey, you know what? Domino's just called me.
What'd they say?
Well, I didn't answer. It's an automatic phone call saying that our pizza's on the way.
Oh.
So, Domino's tracker for the lose.
Yeah, I guess the Domino's tracker isn't working. Well,
'Cause-
good, because I'm hungry as
Yeah.
an SOB. So
Yeah.
anyways, that is the PowerTech fuel cell charger, and it is a really cool way because you don't have to add the water until you have to have the power. And so you can keep it in your vehicle, or you can put it in your camping bag or whatever it is, your survival kit, and then when you need the power, you just add the water. What do you got? What do you got?
All right. Well, I have, for all of you Game of Thrones fans with a lady friend,
Hello.
there's a Game of Thrones dragon egg necklace. So if you watch that with your woman, you can consider getting one.
How do you know there's not women that are watching this? Maybe they watch it with their man. That was kind of sexist.
No, well,
Just saying. Just saying. All right. Well, there's a lot of things you could pick. And we've covered a lot of Star Trek things, but
yeah.
we haven't talked much about Battlestar Galactica, friends. And that's where I recommend you go check out the Battlestar Galactica TIE Fighter keyring.
K-ring.
Actually, it's a Viper Mark II. It's not a TIE Fighter.
It's really cool. I could totally see our audience liking that.
Looks like a pretty nice piece of metal.
Yeah.
And then today is the Doctor Who 50th anniversary special, so we got to mention the Doctor Who USB hub. That's right. It is a USB hub made out of the effing TARDIS.
TARDIS?
How cool. That's what that's called.
It's not a TARDIS?
No, it is not a TARDIS. No, it is not a TARDIS.
Okay, my bad. 50 years, yeah.
It's okay, honey. It's
Yeah.
okay. You just figured out the Star Trek color uniforms today. You're making good progress. You're making good progress. All right, so we have...
FauxShow's not a real show. Ange gets educated.
Yeah. Maybe just one last Star Trek thingy, right?
Okay.
Just one last thing, because we are parents. The Star Trek uniform onesie. They have from 18 months to 6 months to 12 months, 24 months. They got all the different sizes. They're not in order.
Look at you just trying to read it.
Yeah, I know.
Line read it. That's
well, what
funny.
kind of dope didn't put them in the chronological order? Look, they got 18 months first and then 6 months last. Dope, I say.
It's one. Well, no, it's there's no particular order there.
No, but it's kind of cool.
All right. Well, so I am a fan of Minecraft, as is Rikai.
Rikai's in Find the Minecraft. And did you know Rikai's here today?
This is his avatar. Amazon has a Lego Minecraft, which is really cool.
What?
Yeah, I totally want it. You can build. It's just so cute. I would want that on my desk. You know.
How much is it? It probably can't be that much.
No,
right?
it's not. It's
$35.
$34.99.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's sold by Jinx, so you could probably find it in the Jinx Minecraft store. But if you buy it off Amazon, you're supporting Jupiter Broadcasting. Well, using our link, you're supporting Jupiter Broadcasting.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
We have so much more in the show notes. I feel like we could keep going for hours, but unfortunately, I just checked. It is definitely time. The bill has been paid. The graphic has been rendered.
$200,000.
And that means, ladies and gentlemen, let's roll out the Jupiter mail sack. Mail sack. What do we got in the mail sack today, Ange?
Marilyn writes, just wanted to let you know how much I enjoy your summary of various issues both in Europe and USA. Of course, this is unfiltered email. I'm also grateful to you for the additional material you supply to us, the sponsors, referring to the supporter show.
Supporters, people that support Unfiltered through the supporters program get access to basically the source of the show, all the clips, notes, art, all that it goes into every episode.
Yep. Why is this? She says. Because I teach at university, and one of my up-and-coming lectures is on terrorism, and I will be dipping into your material for the lecture. Really good, thoughtful, and critical stuff. I will, of course, be referencing you as a good academic should.
Wow. So that marks the third person who's written into the Unfiltered show that says we're taking the clips and using them in educational.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It is really cool. Yeah. And it is a lot of work. You guys have no idea how, like... This guy's pulling from Netflix and, TV networks and just XM and YouTube and just anywhere he can find clips. And it takes a lot of time to go through and figure out the crucial points of the speeches. And
got to listen to him over and over again.
And capture it just right and edit. Yeah. So it is really cool that through all that work, somebody else is benefiting from it beyond just the supporters. Entire universities.
I didn't know exactly what people would use it for when I made it all available, but it is awesome to know people are getting use out of it.
Yep. Mohan writes, longtime Linux Action Show listener and first-time writer. I love that. It reminds me of that one guy.
Tom Likas?
Yeah, Tom Likas.
How did I know that's what you were thinking?
Everybody would say first time, long time when they called him.
And they'd also say, how you doing, Tom? Do you care?
So anyway, I would like to suggest a feature, an embedded audio player on the webpage. Go. What do you think?
I've experimented. I've never gotten an embedded audio player I love. I've tried an HTML5 player. I didn't love it. I tried a Flash player. I didn't love it. But I'll tell you, part of the reason I don't love it is because we have the video embedded, which you could just listen to. But also, if you just middle click or just right click, open a new tab on the MP3 file, your browser of choice most likely will just play it in that tab. Mm-hmm. And it's always kind of been like with the fact that it doesn't look quite right, the fact that the functionality isn't quite where I want it, and the fact that you can just open a new tab and play it in your own browser, Chris has opted not to do it. It is on the radar from time to time. We kick it around. If we could really pull it off, I think we'd do it. All right. That's my answer. What do you got over there, Andrews?
Good. Well, so I have jupiterbroadcasting.com/show/FauxShow.
What?
Which is funny because the FauxShow is not a real show, so I'm not sure why /show is in there. But anyway, if you go to jupiterbroadcasting.com, there's this handy show drop-down where you can click FauxShow. It brings you to this page.
And is that like all the FauxShows ever, Ann?
Well, no, kind of.
But a lot of them.
Heimer16, who apparently has been given the key to our website.
Hey-o.
He has for a while now. He does a lot of our back-end stuff voluntarily, which is
amazing.
Awesome. And then our very own Rick High was the one that actually got all this information together so that I could hand deliver a nice little package to Heimer so that he could get it on here. So every show on jupiterbroadcasting.com has a ways to interact.
When you go to the show page where you see all the shows.
Page. So this is new, and this is not something I meant to mention it in the last show.
That's all right. You got to know.
But so like if you go to
TechSnap.
No, let's go Linux Action Show.
All right.
There's the the last subreddit, other resources, Chris.
Yeah.
So but anyway,
there's the faux.
This is where you can find all the faux shows if you want to catch up on the catalog. And
153, 54 of them now.
I know, right?
That is cray-cray.
Right. Well, 153 would be on there, except we recorded it like 5 minutes ago.
Pay no attention to the time distortion field.
Nice. So anyway, you can contact us with the contact form on jupiterbroadcasting.com as well and drop down FauxShow.
Palskis. Right there. Palskis.
And, well, actually, you can write into any show, and you may make it into the mail sack.
Yeah.
So I think that's it, actually, for this holiday gift idea.
So you might be wondering, since we're doing a whole batch of these shows back-to-back, when the next FauxShow is going to be live. Well, I'll tell you, friend. Here's
10 minutes
how you find
from
out.
now.
Well, yes.
Well,
However,
actually, we're going to eat first because our pizza's going to be here soon.
If you weren't watching live, you go over to jupiterbroadcasting.com/calendar. We got it all listed out right there.
Oh, yes. In your local time for most people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can check it out there, and we'd love to have you join us live because that's what powers our lower third.
Yep.
The crucial element of the FauxShow. All right, take us out.
All right, everybody. That's it for this episode of the FauxShow. We will see you next week. Don't forget, you can catch recent episodes of The FauxShow on jupiterbroadcasting.com/FauxShow. Also, get them on demand in the iTunes store. Search for FauxShow.